Welcome back to the Awesome Baduk Masterclass series. We're back at this crazy game between Shin Jin-so and Zhao Chenyu in the Nongxim Cup, the Win and Continue Cup, where Shin Jin-so wiped out the entire Chinese team and is on some insane 16-0 win streak. Um, Truly unstoppable. One of the best players of our era currently, Shin Jin-so. Uh, and I watched the video, which will be linked in the description. And also, I did some of my own independent AI analysis. Um, and yeah, this game is crazy, and I'm glad that I'm not crazy for some of the things that I thought about it. Let's jump in. So we get this here, 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 here. Yeah. So one of the things I didn't even think about was, and now that I think about it, it's very obvious. Um, you know, if you see these jumps and they're kind of mismatched like this, you can always think about doing this kind of peep as a bamboo. Um, with the idea that after this you play here, and black plays here, and then white does something like this. Um, but I think that in this situation, it's actually quite nice. You have to be careful because you're making black stronger to do this. So it may not be immediately obvious, but it's always something to keep in mind because in this case, it's good because white is very strong and kind of does this exchange incente. And instead of jumping again, white can just start doing things in this area, and that can easily be, desirable. Or if white wants to go out, white can generally jump farther than they could normally, right? Like if they wanted to jump and escape, they can generally go farther than they can with one space extensions. Um, anyway, this is a small detail, I think. Um, this move is still absolutely nuts. Yoon Sabomnin, she gave a bunch of variations. So, for example, what would happens if you do this? We do this, and even if you block this, you get this, which you have to defend, right? Something in this area, and then you can even, you can exchange this, and then you can, well, sorry, you can exchange here, right? Usually you don't want to play here because there's going to be this wedge. So we got here and then this, and you have to respond here, and then you can make shape. Um, White is gonna do things on this side of the board that can generally make things easier. So, like for example, if you keep pushing, there is likely going to be a cut either here or here. If you defend this one, then this one happens, um, and a lot of times, there's going to be this issue. Even if you defend this cut now, there's still moves like this to make shape, and this is fine. This area is not that large, and you're kind of dealing with all your problems, and black has to deal with their problems. There's still a lot of game left to be played here. Um, it still seems like magic to me, right? Like there's still like this stuff, and then you can Hane here, which is insane to me. But you know, if you carefully read it out, it looks like it's pretty good here. You can't go this way because then white goes here, and then these two stones have a problem, right? Yeah, this is yeah. If you go here and then you're going to run out of liberties quite quickly. There's this stuff, and then here, here, and then this ladder magically works for white. You're going to capture here. So yeah, there's there's a lot to there's a lot of magic in this game, and I think that this is definitely still a move. I looked at it in the AI, and this wasn't the blue spot. The AI didn't think this was the best move, but it certainly uh it was like, oh yeah, this is like perfectly playable. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, there's magic in this game. This is a game. This is a move that reminds you that there's still magic in Go. This is such a cool move. Um, for all the doom and gloom about how I recently read about how Lee Sedol says that AI cannot produce brilliant games, and humans are mimicking AI and they're not playing brilliant games. Well, I feel like this kind of move is a counterexample. It's very much very human, and I think it is really really cool, very very magical. Um, I'm definitely not going to forget this move for quite a while. So we get this, and here, white plays here, and then this, and then here, here. Yeah. Uh, now we understand. This move is too slack, too slow. So this is the first homework. Is what is wrong with this move? Well, you're really giving up a lot of initiative. You're letting white play to protect themselves, but really you don't have to play a defensive move here. You can continue taking your initiative. So here you can take this table shape, and then play something like this, like outright, immediately. And you don't need to defend this cut anymore, because now you're threatening to link up to this group, and it's definitely a really cool way to play. You don't have to care about this cutting point, and I think that's kind of like the key thing is that this cut is not very urgent because there's so much stuff going on down here, right? So it's not the time to pull back. You want to play this way, and then um, you know the here this move is kind of dealing with this cut in a much better way. Letting white get this move changes the dynamic of how this fight goes. And then now you see how like it's not really that important. You'd really want to move this stone to a more productive spot. I think this is very instructive. That O11 is a mistake. So we get these moves again. Yoon Youngsun, she did not like this either. I thought it was very strange. I agree. It looks very strange to me to be playing this way. Then we go like this. Shin. Oh, this AI idea. Shinjin So defends like this, and the idea here is actually. I need to understand this a little bit better, but let's just play like a random move for white. But the idea here is that this is actually like a really annoying move for white. Like you can capture these stones, and then this happens, and then here, and then even if you like come on the outside in some way, like this, these forcing moves are very unpleasant, and you might be able to make something out of the corner if you do something silly like block this, then you can come out here, and it's just so annoying to deal with this. What black makes a lot of shape, and it's very annoying to do things cleanly here. Um, so this cut is something that the AI, in my review of the game, the AI just kept screaming at black to play this move, and it never ended up getting played. And I think that that's a very interesting thing, is that this follow up was very severe. I think annoying to play for white if black plays here. Okay, so we get this, and this so this invasion is something that my AI slightly disliked, but it should be fine. I think the AI just wants you to push and then make a big potential and attack this group. And I thought that was, this makes a lot of sense to me, right? If you just keep doing this and then you like attack this group, I feel like that's reasonable. You might even get a few peeps, right? Like peep, whatever. This kind of stuff. It's a big group, but now if you have all this power, right, you're using your power very effectively. I feel like. Um, I thought it would be something like this because this is still open. You can still take the corner, so it felt like a very normal way to play. But this is just crazy. This stuff is nuts. And then this is a mistake according to my AI, and I think that black kind of deer in the headlights here. It's nice to know that this happens to professionals. It's nice to know that because I feel like amateur players this happens to us all the time, and it's if black just like keeps calm and defends here, and this stuff happens, um, you know, it's this is still fine. Um, you can still play this way. This is completely reasonable. Um, yeah, you can do this stuff. Uh, this is okay, but you take the top side. Um, this is still fine. Even if white lives here, the fact that you have the top side and you've gotten rid of all your problems, you still have this cut. You're still dealing with this group. This is still strong. You're still okay. Um, and maybe there's just something about this that Jocelyn you did not like. You played here. That's still fine. Now, what the AI recommends is this, and this makes a lot of sense to me also, because after this, like you play here, and it is very annoying for it's very annoying for white to play a move now, and it's the shape is just really awful, right? You can't if like you do this, it just feels so painful. There's also this move that exists. Yeah, this feels really rough. So instead, white Han or black Hanes, and really like black is just getting outplayed in this fight. Um, and again, you want to do something like this immediately, um, or something. Sorry, or something like this. Um, and I'm glad that the AI likes like instead of this move, I'm glad that the AI likes this because this move is screaming to me, and the AI is like, yeah, you should play here, and yeah, this makes a lot of sense to me. Very very annoying for white, even though white can play here, and uh, you can't really cut here. I believe it's still really annoying if I defend the outside. The shape is just really bad. I can take this one stone. It just doesn't feel very good for white. Then this happens, and you do this, and then here now, and then you get this. So knowing that M18 is basically a sente move, which is good to know, right? So like if you play here, white kind of has to play here. And this is something that I missed in the life and death analysis of my life and death analysis. But if you do this, then like you can play here, and now this group is not alive. So it's really important that you keep that in mind. I originally thought that this was very slack, and uh, AI agrees with me, which I am happy to have validated my own opinion. Just play here. Yeah. Like you don't need to like raw connect to these stones. Just being near them is fine. I think they're very large. They're not gonna have a lot of problems. If this tiger's mouth is really strong, it doesn't let white come out. There's still this problem here. You're gonna swallow this stone a lot more cleanly. Um, Putting it here uh, is not great, and because of it, you get all this Aji here from white, um, and then you get this move. AI kind of still likes this a little bit better, but um, yeah. So this is an understandable move. You're trying to make life while uh, doing exchanges in the corner. We get these moves here. Um, AI doesn't have much productive to say about these. This is all reasonable, very understandable. Here, this probe, and then this. So in this case, now white wants to activate these exchanges and then play here and then this. Oh yeah. So here's homework 2. Black has 2 different ways to respond to this move, and we want to figure out the difference. This way here makes it so that white needs to add a move to live because of the aforementioned M18 problem. And this, but the problem is that, as we saw in the game, there was a ko-aji later at S16, right? You get this whole hullabaloo sequence. Oh, oops, sorry. This sequence, right? And then you play here, 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 and then this, right? There's this sequence, and it's quite annoying for. Oh, sorry. You have to do something additional. You have to do this, and then this, right? And then here, and then this, right? Yeah. So this sequence is this aji is really painful to have for black. There's some stuff in the area, and that's the trade-off. Is that if you go straight down, you have to deal with that, and if you hane, now you play here, and now this P19 is sente, so you can leave. And the reason why this makes it so that you live in sente is that, let's say, white just like adds a move somewhere else, sure, and then black, now if you go for something like this, and you play here, now this is perfectly alive because P19 is in sente, and that's good to know. So that's the reason why probably black did not choose this method. Black chose this way, and then we get this move, and now white is alive perfectly, and now the win rate of black is very low, but we are still seeing that the AI wants this move, and this one's a good one to know about. I needed to see this one. It's really cool. But yeah, that's this game. It is really crazy. I was a little bit validated here where this my AI wants to play here or to connect. This was apparently a large mistake, and going for this peep was actually said to be a small mistake in my Katago. Yeah. After this, it just it's funny. The win rate was above 90% before this, and all that happened was the score kept going more and more in white's favor. It was actually quite funny to watch. But yeah, this game is really cool, and I will be remembering. I will be remembering this move for a long time to come. It is a really cool move, really cool game, very very enjoyable. There were a lot of things to learn about, and I'm glad that, like, according to the AI, like, basically black got very much outplayed in the top right, and then that's why they lost the game. And I think that on like a macro level is like it makes me feel good that, like, you know, the pros are just human too, right? They're operating on intuition a lot of the times, and they supplement the intuition with concrete thinking, just like the rest of us. And sometimes they're wrong, and that leads to making poor psychological decisions. It's nice to know that happens to them too, in these high pressure, high stakes games. This game is really cool, and I really enjoyed it. I'll see you all for the next game. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did.